matched with this guy on Bumble, and he wasn't even like my type by any means. But in his picture, he was with a dog. That was my dream dog. My dream dog is an old English sheepdog. That's like, I can't even explain when I see them how full of joy I am. I'm not a dog person. I'm not one of those people that when they walk by, I'm like, oh my God, can I touch your dog? I am not that person. The first time I saw an old English sheepdog, I begged to touch it. I was like wanting to cry and hug him. I thought he was the most beautiful thing. And I realized this is my dream dog. So when this guy on Bumble had a picture with this dog, I was like, maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign. I kept saying that dog was my future. Maybe this man is part of my future as well. So I told him, we actually don't seem to have much in common, but you happen to have my dream dog. So I thought, what the hell, let's see. And so then he started messaging me back from like as if the dog was messaging me saying, hi Kiki, woof, I'm whatever his name was, Harold, nice to meet you. My owner, whatever his name was, Jim, is a really sweet guy who's into this and this, woof. And I was like, oh, I don't know about this. This isn't what I meant at all. But the dog kept writing me. He kept messaging me. And I thought, well, I said this dog was part of my future. This is my future. And I didn't want to be mean. It's not that I just wanted his dog, because that would be awful, right? If I was just like using a man for his dog, right? That's fucked up, which is why I was very clear from the beginning. I was like, I don't believe we have a lot in common. You happen to have my dream dog, so I felt that might be a sign and wanted to talk. I was upfront from the beginning. So I don't feel that's the same as like using a man for his dog. That's just being honest. Anyways, the dog was writing me about, you know, how great whatever his name was, Jim or Bob or whatever, is a really good guy. Woof, woof, woof. He kept woofing at me. And then he sent me a dog selfie. Okay, so here's the thing. The picture that the guy had with the dog, the original one in his Bumble profile, was a very like up close kind of a dominating angle. And it was the only one. So the dog then sent me a selfie later on from further away. It wasn't my dream dog. It wasn't even close to my dream dog. I was being catfished by a dog. This motherfucker, he like photoshopped the original photo, I think, to make this dog look like bigger. I'm not being an asshole like, oh, it was an ugly dog. It's not that. It's not that. It's just, this is a very particular kind of dog. The old English sheepdogs, they are massive. They are fluffy as fuck. This is what I want. This is what I want out of life, is this dog. I want this dog. I want a dog as tall as me who puts his arms around me and says, it's okay, Kiki. Everything's gonna be okay. And I'll say, thank you, dog. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, okay, so because the picture was up close, it looked like this kind of dog. But then when the dog sent me a selfie later on, it was like a lap dog, but also like, I think he had maybe scabies, or the guy was a bad groomer. Again, I'm sure all dogs are beautiful. All dogs are lovely. That's not the point. The point is that it wasn't this dog. And I was like, fuck. I got dogfished. I never went on a date. He talked about wanting to go to a dog park and that we could go hang out. And I just was like, this has been a nice conversation, but I think we don't really have that much in common and don't want to waste either of our time. But I really wish the best for you and Doggo, or whatever his name was. I never was shitty. I never said you lied. I never said, hey, don't Photoshop your dog's pictures. I was just like, hey, we don't seem to have a lot in common. Oh, I also didn't say, hey, maybe stop woofing. Woof. Dan is a really sweet owner, woof. I was very kind, and I just said, I don't think we have a lot in common. I don't want to waste either of our time, but I wish you the best. But it was